Aye, aye. Good morning, lads. Good fucking morning. Good effing morning. So basically, my weekend track and trace failure. Didn't even do it. So there won't be no video of the weekend dropping. But I don't really care about that because that was just extras anyways. But a few things happened and it didn't get done. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Right. Now that that's been discovered and discussed, let's go into some charts. I just want to say we are in some scary times right now. Scary, scary times. The economy is literally about to collapse. Full like global depression type collapse, not just a little, little something, something over here. As in a whole worldwide, you know, done, finished. We're going to be transitioning into digital currencies very soon, and I believe it will happen once the recession has taken place, because the dollar at that point would have completely and utterly failed. It will no longer be worth anything. Like the dollar is done, pretty much. Um, I don't know if you guys have been seeing, but some of the most major farms that supply most food have been destroyed. But it won't be in the news because they're too busy keeping you lot informed about aliens and other dumb bullshit that doesn't even matter. Don't even matter. Um, so yeah, pretty much food supply, all of that stuff's gonna be crazy soon as well. The world is gonna become chaos again, pretty much. That's what I'm trying to say. So get ready for it, boys and girls, because it's coming. It's fucking coming, mate. Um, Next year will be a crazy time. Hope not president. I hope Donald Trump gets put back into that office. Um, and yeah, I don't want to ramble on too much, but we are heading into some crazy times, and all of this bearish on gold is nonsense. It's all trickery. This is too easy, bro. This is far too fucking easy. There's no way gold is gonna fall and sink all the way down here. And if it does, it must be a fake move on a massive scale, like the monthly or something. Because we've had the candles come above here and here. We've had a wick that has come higher than both here and here. So now we have touched new, not even touched, we're floating in new territory. And I feel like once the market crashes and the depression hits, gold is going to absolutely fucking skyrocket because this is a safe haven for big investors and institutions when things get rocky. I woke up hungry today, man. I don't usually wake up hungry. But yeah, gold is trying to convince people that it's going down. You know what? The thing about gold, yeah, is this shit here, this shit here could genuinely be happening. Like we could actually come below this. But even if we do get a pump to the downside, let's just say from here down to here, yeah, it's just under 500 pips. That is still enough room for the banks like to trap people. It's not a big enough move. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not. I don't know. It's just not the full thing. Like look here. If you come from this area, that's 2,000 pips. 2,000 pips. That is a real move. That is a move that is done by institutions, banks, and the people that move this market. Yeah. This, look at all of this noise. This is just straight up noise. And what is going to happen is this probably is going to break to the downside, entice so many people to sell gold. And then I just know it's going to happen. It's going to roll over, take all of these sellers out, and we're going to see new printed highs. I reckon 2100. We are seeing new printed highs. I'm going to put 2100 on now. Just going to mark it on with a line. I'm just going to leave that. And we still haven't broke the low. So, 1900 still could be a target for this little fake push to the downside. There's a lot of money down here as well. So, could even be coming to get this and then a continuation. Who knows? But all I'm saying is that this is too good to be true. And it is a huge box slash. Yeah, it's just broke out, bounce, 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 bounce. So what now? Just huge box region. It's horrible to look at. But yeah, you can't really do, for me, there's not much to be done with gold right now. Um, I would just simply wait. I would just wait because I know gold. I absolutely know gold, and I know for a fact that whatever happens from here is going to be fake. It's not going to continue that way, and people are going to get stopped out of trades, and it's going to be pretty mad. Pretty mad. But yeah, I'm not putting no setups on gold. I'm just going to leave it. I'm watching it. We are watching gold, lads. We're watching gold. I'm not even analyzing it because it's still in between my regions. I don't need to change anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to change nothing. But I want to see what gold does down here because we've broken this, come up higher. We get a pull up, come higher, pull down, and then break out. So something like that. There, 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 there. Break the new high, out, and then back down again to touch, and then yeah, we could have that. just for bounce. I'm going to leave it on there like that. But I guarantee you though, we do get a fake push to the downside. We're going to get a push up. For some reason, I just got a feeling it's going to break this, going to break this, we're going to hit this low here, and then we're going to absolutely rock it. But I'm going to leave these arrows, I'm just leaving them on. Right, let's move on, lads. GBP AUD. Okay then, okay. Everybody calm down, all right? Calm down. Calm down. So GA, the setup that I had, the Fibonacci setup, is now completely invalid. It is completely invalid. It would have been beautiful if we just went from here, but it just goes to show it don't matter. You've got to get it at the right place. The perfect Fibonacci move would have been from here with this line being there at the bottom. So from A, B, pulls back up C, 58.5 region, boom, instantly rejects. Away we go. Retest, and then we continue down to the -27. From A, B, C, D. That was the fib move. And then I just had this one on just to see how it would behave. But clearly it's not trying to follow. So what we can do here is remove, completely mentally detach ourselves away from that setup, because that is now invalid, completely invalid. So even these arrows can go goodbye, 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 goodbye. And what we need to do now is figure out. So we're going to leave this 4-hour zone. Sorry, that's not even a 4-hour. Yes, it is. So, pardon me, lads. We live in this 4-hour zone. As you can see, price come up, instantly close beneath, wicks it, pulls in to make a new low. We've now touched it again, broken through it, and now it looks like the candlesticks are coming above. All right. And I just want to add that we came into this box of. So this band of momentum / volume / liquidity / all of that, all of it. As you can see, we pay attention. Oh, I look so ugly on this camera. Fuck. Anyways, as you can see, we've had little uptrend, yeah, little uptrend. High lows, high high, high high, high lows, high high, high lows, high highs, and then we've got another high high there. But as you can see, from this high low, right, price comes all the way down, tricks people into selling because it's rounding off, boom, tricks people into selling, yeah. And then we hit a sort of barrier, this wick. So that wick is playing a significant role in this price action right here. We come in once, boom, fake moves done. Now what this is, accumulating orders. We're accumulating orders, retailers still trying to get in for a sell, yeah. We've had pull up, back to that area, pull up again, back to that area. But these are big candlesticks. Can you see big candlesticks? The people are still jumping in the markets. Then we get doji, big bullish candle to the upside, and then a bullish shooting star. So what happened here is like a mini order block, but it's not it's not necessarily an order block. This is more of an order block. But basically, we've rounded off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After the 7th touch to this area, we've pulled back above, we've pulled above, we've dojied off, and then after this doji, what happens? We get one big candlestick breaking all of this liquidity, closing above, and telling us which way it has chosen to go. So, with that being said, after money was collected here and a decision was made to go up, the move followed through in force. Yeah, coming up a total of 450 pips. So this is a nice area for markets to come back into. Didn't quite make it, didn't quite make it, didn't quite make it, didn't quite make it. Bow, we've touched it. So now that we've touched that, are we changing direction? What's the deal? Because, this wick is in line with this wick. We've got equal highs here. So what I'm going to do to see the bigger picture and to see what this could potentially be doing is going to the weekly time frame. Go to the weekly and it will tell you everything. It will tell you everything. So again, this weekly low here from 2 weeks ago hasn't been broke. Last week we couldn't get beneath it. This week we've opened above last week's closure. Yeah, let me zoom in. Last week's closure is here. We've opened, come straight above. So what I want to do is my brain is functioning right now. Functioning, I'm on fire. So last week's high, bam, snapping that right there. Then we've got last week's low, bam, we'll snap that there. All right. So what last week's high, last week's low, and price has broken above and now come back beneath. We're now beneath last week's high. Yeah. So that's what that is. Now on the daily time frame, just looking at candlesticks and things like that, this area, now the reason I put this area on, right, is because price is pulled in, pulled above, retested, pulled above, retested, pulled above, retested, yeah. Come lower, bam, there's the decision. But can you just spot one detail? Can you see how the candlestick closed above this purple line? Yeah, this purple region, it closed above it. And it also closed in line with that wick there, confirming that we are chosen to go this way. And then bow, we're flying up. We're flying up. Look, 340 pips on GBP AUD. Beautiful. So that area there is quite important. But if I just adjust it there, if I adjust that there, that wick has snapped straight into it. It has snapped straight into it. And if I use a box, if I come to the 4 hour, right, and I put this box right here, you can see it even clearer. You can see it even clearer exactly what's happening. So, we've had the up and up and up, accumulation, double tops. Yeah, double tops, the new low, the pullback, the big bearish candlestick, sellers galore, mate. Then boom, had that big candlestick, we rolled over straight back above this box area and these candlesticks here. And then as you can see, without even struggling, price just flies. Now bringing that over to here, you can see how the wick has played beautifully into that. that is played beautifully into it. The wick is in that box. Do you know what I mean? The wick is in that box. Just set that to the candlestick. Stay there. So now what we could be seeing is another round off, another touch. I'm going to drag this over and we're going to see what happens. We're going to see, we're not forcing nothing. All right? We are not forcing anything. Right, that's it for GA, I think, because I'm not placing, there's no setups at all. That is in a horrible place. We ain't got no new highs, no new lows being made. On the bigger time frames, we're stuck in between two highs, weekly highs and lows. Weekly high, weekly low, and we're just in this range. We need to break out. And if we do break out, then 1-9 seems like a good area. But at the same time, we could get a bit of accumulation here and then we could sink off. I'm literally going to leave it like that just to see what happens. No predictions. No predictions. Euro USD, absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Going to clear this now. Leave this on because it's very clean. I'm getting hot. Open that door. So yeah, bigger time frames. What's happening now is last week's high is here. Last week's low is there. We've opened sort of on the daily, going off of that daily region here. This is a bigger time frame Fibonacci. 70.5, we just rolled off, gone. We could be pulling back to the 50 or any of these regions. We've got a beautiful daily zone there. Gonna get rid of this fib. So we've got a daily zone here that we could roll into. We've got a weekly here, and we've got some structure levels down here. So I feel like at least that. At least. But Euro USD. I don't have to analyze nothing. I'm leaving it exactly how it was. As you can see, the wick, if we place a ray at the bottom of that, the wick has come smack bang into it. So really and truly, fib, yeah, 70.5 rolling over. It could be heading down. Could be heading down quite nicely. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that on there for Euro USD. Very quick. As I said, I don't have to analyze nothing. I can literally just leave what's on the charts. Sorry, lads. I hope you lot can hear me. My mic's been all the way over there. So I think I'm going to leave Euro USD for now. Just see if it pulls back. I'm gonna keep reiterating that I am not doing this. Ugh. I'm not doing this to sell a course. I'm not trying to get people to buy signals. I'm not trying to sell anything, right? Nothing. I am not trying to sell nothing. All I'm doing this for, right, lads, is just to document my story. So when I go from the transition of being broke to being stable, all these videos document the transition. Now, I wish I did videos from earlier on, but everything happens for a reason. And now today we are here doing videos. So we won't dwell on the past and what I should have done. We'll focus on right now and what I'm doing. And I genuinely believe in my heart that you guys are about to witness. You guys are about to witness a truly inspirational come up. And it would just be good, you know? It would just be good to have it all on film. It really would. Man said film, like recording, Zoom, whatever. But yeah, that's why I'm doing this. Not to sell nothing, not to try and teach people. People can learn, don't get it twisted. People can learn, but I'm not teaching nobody. I'm documenting my stuff. Everything you're seeing is me breaking the markets down in my own head and then talking it through. Otherwise, usually I'd be sitting analyzing in silence, not talking through my thoughts. And this is just helping me understand what I'm doing even better. So I can take that and trade and be profitable. And that's why I've not rushed to start the funded challenge yet, because I'm enjoying just honing in on my skill set and perfecting my craft. Like I'm enjoying it. I love being on the charts, just breaking shit down. I don't even feel the need to trade. So yeah, can't lie. Gonna set that there, see what happens. Well, yeah, Euro JPY. Canal. Okay, now. So this is very clear on where it's heading. We're coming up to here, boys. Coming up to here. I'm not even going to trade this pair, man. This pair is uncontrollable at the minute. Since April, we've just been flying up. But yeah, nothing for me on Euro JPY. And GPUSD, we are finally headed up to our 1.3 thousand. Remember when I marked this on time ago? Literally ages ago. That's like down here, broken above. It was this region. Once this area got broken above, I just knew. I knew he was going to come up here. That's great, though. That is actually great. Look, three bullish weeks. 1, 2, 3. Money to be made, lads. Money to be made. No, we had that move from there through there. Now we're gonna have a pullback. Pullback, right? Is either gonna come to here delete that, delete that. It's gonna come to here, or it's gonna come down. Let me say there, at least. We'll leave that there like that. Yeah, lads, I can't lie. I think that's it for today. There's no moves. The markets are being shit. And yeah, told you I just don't like forcing anything. And that includes talking. If I've got nothing else to say, that is me finished. I will see you in the next video, you fucking twats. You little twats. Oh. Right, lads. Peace out.